Hello there, fellow animal enthusiasts. Welcome back to Animal Farm Africa. In today's episode, we've got an exciting lineup to explore in the world of animal-related businesses. From slaughterhouses to rabbit farming, we've got it all covered. Whether you're a seasoned entrepreneur or just curious about these unique opportunities, you're in the right place. So, let's dive right into today's discussion. A unique animal-related business idea to consider is a slaughterhouse or abattoir business. A slaughterhouse or abattoir is a facility where animals are slaughtered for consumption as food. Slaughterhouses first slaughter the animals or birds sent to them before they are shipped off for packaging. Slaughterhouses are strictly regulated to prevent contamination of meat and to prevent them from killing sick animals. Next is a farmer's market. A farmer's market is a physical retail marketplace intended to sell foods directly by farmers to consumers. One can start a farmer's market that caters exclusively to livestock and poultry, or you could start a business akin to a livestock exchange. Number 25 is abalone farming. Abalone is a common name for any of a group of small to very large sea snails, marine gastropod mollusks. It is known to be a delicacy in China, Japan, New Zealand, Australia, Canada, and in some countries in Latin America. In the past years, this mollusk was often served as a luxury meal. Most of the time, it is served in big weddings, birthdays, and other big events. These days though, it is served even in the most common restaurants in these countries. The abalone has proven to be a relatively easily cultured shellfish, and you can make a lot of profits from farming this shellfish. Next on the list is oyster farming. As consumers throughout North America have discovered the culinary appeal of this humble mollusk, and agriculturists who can grow high-quality oysters efficiently are reaping the rewards. The average oyster contains close to 2 grams of protein. A serving of 12 oysters contains 21.96 grams of protein, with only about 4 grams of fat. Oysters are low in cholesterol and rich in zinc, iron, calcium, and vitamin A. They start out as larvae, so small that they are invisible to the naked eye. In about a year, they can grow to 1 or 1.5 inches. They usually reach market size within 18 months to 2 years' time. Next on the list is a rather popular but underutilized idea, which is broiler-specific farming. Generally, highly meat-productive birds or poultry breeds are called broiler poultry, but broiler chicken is a special species of poultry. The broiler chicken has been modified in a scientific way to enable it produce more meat in a short time, so basically, broiler is a type of poultry reared only for meat production. Broilers today have emerged as one of the fastest growing poultry segments, and it is very profitable because of the less maturation time. Number 28 is freshwater prawn farming. A freshwater prawn farm is an aquaculture business designed to raise and produce freshwater prawn or shrimp for human consumption. Prawns are typically harvested from fresh water, so they can be easily farmed. It takes approximately 6 months for prawns to grow to harvesting size, so they would not tie down your capital much. The good thing about this business is that it is not capital intensive. Next is veterinary business. Veterinary medicine is the branch of medicine that deals with the prevention, diagnosis, and treatment of disease, disorder, and injury in non-human animals. The scope of veterinary medicine is wide, covering all animal species, both domesticated and wild, and it takes care of a wide range of conditions which can affect different species. Have you considered tilapia fish farming? According to the National Fisheries Institute, tilapia fish has climbed to become the 4th most eaten seafood in the US, behind only shrimp, salmon, and canned tuna. The fish has become the third most important fish in aquaculture after carp and salmon, with worldwide production exceeding 1,500,000 metric tons in 2002. Keep in mind that tilapia need 5 things to grow fast and healthy, and they are clean water, oxygen, food, light, and room to swim. Next is horse breeding. Horse breeding is particularly the human-directed process of selective breeding of horses, particularly purebred horses of a given breed. Planned mating can be used to produce specifically desired characteristics in domesticated horses. The use of modern breeding management and technologies can increase the rate of conception, a healthy pregnancy, and successful foaling. Horse breeding as a business is quite tasking, as you need to meet the exact required specifications before you can get what you need. Next is a rare but very profitable venture known as camel farming. Camels are one animal that is quite useful all round. Camels provide milk, meat, hair for textiles or goods such as felted pouches, and as such it is a profitable animal to farm. Camel farming is popular in Australia, North America, Africa, and Asia-Pacific countries. Many countries in Africa and Asia depend on camels to supply most of their needs, from transportation to milk and meat. Next is carp fish farming. Common carp farming is a very profitable business. However, you must maintain the right fish management system before you can get the best out of this fish. Some common species of the fish include silver carp, grass carp, bighead carp, black carp, common carp, etc. Next on the long list is crab farming. Crabs are very popular crustaceans, and they are very nutritious and delicious foods. Mud crab farming is a lucrative business, and it demands very small investment when compared to others. Mud crabs have huge demand and price in the international market. The red claw and green mud crab are the 2 species of crabs available for commercial farming. A new idea not popular in some parts of the world is deer farming. Deer has started getting farmed for commercial purposes, but it should be noted that not all countries allow deer farming. However, it is a profitable business that you can start from your backyard. Compared to traditional livestock, the deer industry is booming. Also, raising deer maximizes land potential so that even small tracts of marginal property can be used to raise the animal. Number 36 is duck farming. Duck farming or quackery is a profitable business that can thrive in any location, even your backyard. This is because you can keep ducks without having any water body around. Duck rearing gives steady income on a daily basis. Duck rearing does not require elaborate housing like poultry, and the ducks eat fallen grains in harvested paddy fields, insects, snails, earthworms, and other small fishes. Next is emu farming. The emu is the second largest living bird by height. Emus are soft-feathered, brown, flightless birds with long necks and legs, and can reach up to 1.9 meters or 6.2 feet in height. The bird is mostly considered a big chicken, though its meat resembles and tastes like beef. The males grunt like a pig, and both genders love to roll around in the mud. Major emu growing countries are USA, Australia, France, China, Japan, European countries, Malaysia, and India. Next is layer poultry farming. Layer poultry farming means raising egg-laying poultry birds for the purpose of commercial egg production. There are various types of highly egg-productive layer breeds available throughout the world. They start laying eggs commercially from 18 to 19 weeks of age. They even continue to lay eggs till they are 72 to 78 weeks of age. Ornamental fish farming. Ornamental fish are flashy fishes that are kept in aquariums in homes as pets. About 7.2 million houses in the USA and 3.2 million in the European Union have an aquarium, and the number is increasing day by day throughout the world. Ornamental fish farming is also growing to meet this demand. Today, ornamental fish farming has become one of the most profitable business ventures in the world. This is a kind of small-scale fish farming that can be done in a backyard, and one can still make some good bucks out of it. For salesmen, a favorite that you will love is marketing livestock products. Maybe you don't want to get your hands dirty and would like to put your internet and business marketing skills to work. Livestock farmers can always use a hand in marketing their products. If you are a marketing expert, then one of the livestock-related business ideas you could consider should be a marketing consultant to area farms. In addition to consulting, you can market livestock products by reselling products online or locally, becoming a drop-ship distributor, designing websites and offering search engine optimization, etc. Next is rabbit farming. Rabbits are popular for their wool. Rabbits are highly prolific, and a good female can produce 25 to 30 kits, young ones, per year. In addition, rabbits are the best producers of wool on a per kg body weight basis. They require 30% less digestible energy to produce 1 kg of wool as compared to sheep. A unique idea is to start a cold room business. The demand for frozen livestock products is increasing globally. An entrepreneur living in a metro or suburban city can start this business with proper planning. Cold storage is essential for extending the shelf life and period of marketing of poultry and other meat products in order to avoid rot and maintenance of quality of the products. Therefore, the cold storage industry has an important role to play in reducing the wastage of perishable products. Number 43 is pet birds farming. Another livestock farming business you can consider is pet birds farming. In this case, you will be breeding birds for pet purposes and other domestic use, but never for consumption. Examples of pet birds include parrots, doves, pigeons, and peafowls made up of peacocks and peahens. Next is worm farming. Worms are very beneficial to farmers. Sadly, not all farms have enough of them. Because worms have an important role to play in maintaining soil fertility, there is a huge and steady market for them. Worm farming is the easiest way of turning fruit and vegetable scraps into a great potting soil or soil amendment for your houseplants or garden. Worm farming is specifically vital and useful for people who would like to compost their food scraps but do not have a vacancy for a backyard compost bin. Next is guinea pig farming. Breeding guinea pig is very lucrative and rewarding because they are very prolific. First of all, mating them is very simple. Rearing them is easy as well, and at the end of the day, you will smile as you watch these little creatures grow and develop. Just ensure that you will be capable of providing good homes for the babies when you sell them. The next idea is a personal favorite, which is sheep farming. Sheep are raised mainly for their wool, milk, skin, and manure production. Additionally, sheep meat is very tasty, nutritious, and popular in a lot of countries. Basically, the sheep farming business is a great source of income, and it is beneficial for eradicating poverty from the barren, desert, semi-arid, and mountainous areas. The most lucrative aspect of this business is that you don't need to have a huge capital investment to start a sheep farming business. Next is finishing enterprise. A finishing enterprise is a business that produces livestock, especially cattle of a specific grade. In a finishing enterprise, 700 to 900 pound feeder cattle are fed to reach a market weight of approximately 1,100 to 1,200 pounds. Traditionally, A finishing enterprise requires a large amount of grain feeding to produce a grade of beef animal. There is some demand for grass-fed beef cattle, which only receive mother's milk and grass pasture or hay throughout their lives. Beef cattle usually reach market weight at 15 to 30 months of age. A finishing enterprise buys off cattle from farmers at a specific stage and rears them to the required weight before they are sent to the slaughter. Next is cow-calf business. A cow-calf business mainly breeds cows in order to sell their calf. The calves are sold at approximately 6 months of age and at 500 pounds. Some cattle producers raise purebred or seed stock cows. The young bulls produced are sold as breeding stock to commercial cattle producers, which raise cattle for meat production. Cow-calf enterprises require adequate feed to maintain the cows throughout the year and facilities for raising the cow and calf pairs. Next is feeder calf or stocker enterprises. After weaning, calves are called feeder calves. Ranchers or farmers raising feeder calves purchase the weaned calves and raise them to 700 to 900 pounds. This type of operation works well if pasture, grazing land, or abundant hay is available. A specific type of feeder calf enterprise is called backgrounding, where a farmer or rancher purchases calves at weaning time and cares for the calves during the transition from weaning to finishing. Sound health management and nutritional practices are required for backgrounding calves. After 1 to 6 months in a backgrounding program, the calves are sold to finishing operations. Number 47 is meat processing. Meat processing is the use of machines to process and package meat that is to be taken to the market. Commercial meat processing is a capital-intensive business because all processed meat products must in one way or another be physically and or chemically treated. Additionally, you must have proper distribution and marketing strategies before initiating the business. Thank you for joining us in another informative episode of Animal Farm Africa. We hope you found the insights into these diverse animal-related businesses intriguing and insightful. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions for future topics, please feel free to drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss any of our exciting content. Until next time, keep exploring and learning about the fascinating world of animal businesses. See you in the next video.